Good afternoon. My name is Joanna Flynn, and it is my privilege to serve as the Vice President for Academic Affairs and Provost at Penn College. I welcome you to the spring commencement ceremony, which begins with the entrance of the candidates for graduation from the School of Engineering Technologies in the divisions of Construction and Architecture and Industrial and Computer Technologies. Entering next are the Pennsylvania College of Technology faculty, staff, and administration, and our platform party will complete the processional. The national anthem will be sung today by Tameka Carter, who is proudly employed at Penn College as a financial aid counselor. Please stand if you are able.
Hello, everyone. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets regular, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was
Thank you, Tameka, and please be seated. Joining us today are family and friends who have in many different ways supported these candidates to reach the goal of graduation. On the platform are the college faculty and staff who have motivated, encouraged, and inspired our students as they completed their collegiate journey. Before us are the candidates for graduation who have become good friends, mentors, and colleagues, developing relationships that will serve them well as they move into the future together. We join then as members of an extended support network to celebrate with our candidates and to witness your accomplishments. That celebration now begins. It is my honor to introduce the president of Pennsylvania College of Technology, Dr. Michael Reed, who will preside over the spring commencement ceremony.
Thank you, Joanna. Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, everyone. I was going to say, there's a lot of energy going through the lines earlier, so I'm excited for this afternoon. Now, welcome as we honor the accomplishments of the spring 2026 graduates of Pennsylvania College of Technology. To our, yeah, right? To our soon-to-be graduates, today we join with your family and friends in celebrating your success as you prepare to embark on your next rewarding and memorable professional and personal journeys. I trust that each of you will build upon the skills and the life lessons that you have learned here at Penn College to make your indelible mark on our world. Your skills and dedication have led to you earning Penn College degrees and certificates. You have the foundation for sustainable success as essential, indispensable employees in business, industry, and the public sphere. And you're positioned to make a tremendous difference in our world. You, as well as your supporters, should be justifiably proud. In the Penn College community, which includes our faculty and staff comprising the platform party behind me, wish you all the best in your career pursuits. An enthusiastic congratulations to all graduates who are receiving their degrees and certificates today. This ceremony will deliver core memories that each of you will cherish forever. As a college president and educator, it's both an honor and a privilege to acknowledge students as they embark on incredible careers and significant life journeys. As you make your way into the world of work and service, I am confident you will make us all Penn College proud. Our goal is always to put our graduates in the most competitive position for long-term success. We are eager to hear about your successes as you put forth your best efforts. As you join our powerful alumni network today, we encourage you to stay in touch, and I ask that you share your insights with our students in the future, just as many of our alum have done for you during your time at Penn College. You will learn much from your work and life experiences, and the opportunities to share your perspectives with current and future students can truly be life-changing. Congratulations again on your achievements. Thank you.
I would now like to introduce Dr. Jennifer McLean, Dean of Students.
Good afternoon. Dr. Reed, distinguished faculty, staff, family and friends, and most importantly, the graduates of the class of 2026. It is my great pleasure to introduce today's commencement speaker, a campus leader whose drive, discipline, and dedication have made him one of the most accomplished students to come through our programs, Giovanni Antonio Barbarossa. Gio grew up in Bridgeville, Pennsylvania, and came to Penn College with a clear sense of purpose and an appetite for hard work. What he may not have fully anticipated was just how far that work ethic would take him. Gio earned his Associate of Applied Science in On-Site Power Generation in 2024. And he didn't just earn it. He excelled as a Dean's List student and one who wasn't done learning and growing. He continued at Penn College to pursue his Bachelor of Science in Building Automation Engineering, and today he completes that degree, again, as a Dean's List student with a seriously impressive GPA and a seemingly endless list of experiences and achievements beyond the classroom. That's no accident. Along the way, Gio earned certifications that reflect his commitment to staying on the cutting edge of his field. The Delta Controls Fundamental Technical Certification, Arc Flash Safety Training, and the ASE Electric Power Generation Apprentice Credential. He didn't just wait for the world to come to him, he went after it. Gio has excelled in the classroom, but his fingerprints are all over campus. He served as president of the Diesel Performance Club, was a student senator for SGA, tutored fellow students in power generation, diesel technology, math, and English, and was an active member of Phi Theta Kappa Honor Society. He attended Student Capital Day in Harrisburg with Dr. Reed, served as a Penn College representative at PSU Remote Campus Day, and even made the news, appearing in a Channel 16 story featuring the diesel drag truck race. He was the student speaker at the Board of Directors meeting. He was named Student Engagement's Student Leader of the Year in 2025. His professional credentials are equally impressive. He interned at Cleveland Brothers Equipment Company, where he conducted troubleshooting and servicing of generators across low, medium, and high voltage systems. He then worked at Cheplex Packing, maintaining electrical, refrigeration, and mechanical systems, the kind of hands-on work that brings classroom and lab experiences directly to the industry. Most recently, Gio interned at Southland Industries in Sterling, Virginia, developing complex control systems for HVAC, working alongside senior engineers at one of the most respected mechanical and building systems companies in the country. It is no surprise, then, that following today's graduation, Gio will begin his career full-time as a controls engineer specialist with Southland Industries. He didn't just earn a degree, he built a career before he left campus. Gio's received numerous honors along the way, including the Pathfinder's Excellence Award and the William J. Stitzel Memorial Award, the Earth Science Center Service Award, and on Thursday night, he received the Davy Jane Gilmore Award for Leadership and Service to Penn College. Named for our President Emerita, this award is presented to graduates who exemplify Dr. Gilmore's legacy of outstanding leadership and contributions to the student experience. Each of these awards is a direct reflection of Gio's character and the impact he has had on Penn College. When I asked Gio what message he would leave with his fellow graduates and future Wildcats, he didn't hesitate. He said, invest in opportunity. And then he added something else that speaks to how he has lived his entire time at Penn College. Know your worth, set high standards, and hold yourself to them. Those aren't just inspiring words, they're a blueprint. And Gio has followed that blueprint every single day. Please join me in welcoming your Spring 2026 commencement speaker, Giovanni Antonio Barbarossa.
First and foremost, wow. Wow. Love the energy, guys. Dr. McLean, thank you very much for the generous introduction. And holy cow, we're all so happy to be here today. Good afternoon, everyone. Dr. Reed, faculty, staff, and most importantly, my fellow graduates. Today is not just a celebration of a degree, but the momentum that follows that degree. Momentum that is built through early mornings, late nights, long labs, deadlines, setbacks, successes, and many moments that giving up would have been way easier. That is why we're here today. Every person graduating today has a different story. Some of us arrived here confident in who we want to be and where we want to go, while others, we didn't have a direction. Some of us balanced classes with work, family responsibilities, financial stress, personal challenges, and other issues that no one else saw. Yet, despite all of those different stories and different paths here, every graduate who's sitting here today made the same decision over and over again to keep on going. That is what makes today so meaningful. Everyone here today shares one thing in common. We are all winning. Not just the students crossing the stage, but everyone who helped us grow along the way. Some of us were the flowers beginning to flourish, while others were the soil, the sunlight, and the water who helped us bloom and initiated that growth. Success has never belonged to one individual alone. It belongs to the families who supported us, the friends who encouraged us, the faculty who've challenged us, and the mentors who saw potential in us before we fully saw it in ourselves. That is the best part about winning, is not just the achievement itself, but is the momentum that comes with it. The kind of momentum that fuels a comeback with minutes left in a game, the kind that pushes a student to study for one more exam, to spend another hour in the lab, to rewrite that project one more time, and to show up the next day after failure, determined for improvement. Momentum is a powerful force that creates resilience, confidence, and growth. A person can easily trip over a cinder block when running, but a freight train plows straight through it. Penn College has given us the tools, knowledge, and experiences to build that kind of momentum. But Penn College itself is not the success story. It's the foundation, the toolbox, and the launch point. The real success will come from what we choose to do next. It will come from our willingness to keep asking questions, to keep learning, to keep adapting, moving forward long after today. That is how we remain tomorrow makers. As much as today feels like it belongs to the graduates, it truly belongs to everyone in this room today. So thank you to the instructors who've worked tirelessly to prepare the next generation of tomorrow makers with the skills, knowledge to make an impact on the world. Thank you to the friends and families who've stood beside us through every challenge and every success. Thank you to the mentors who've guided us towards our highest potential and showed us what leadership, professionalism, and perseverance looks like. And thank you to the friends we met here who became our second family, the people we shared long nights with, way too many laughs, stressful exams, and most importantly, unforgettable memories. Those relationships are going to outlast classrooms, assessments, and even this very moment. And thank you to the people of those whose work often happens quietly behind the scenes, but whose impact shaped our experience every single day. Thank you to Career Services, College Relations, the Office of Student Engagement, the HUDOC Center, Admissions, Financial Aid, the Registrar's Office, Dining Services, General Services, and the Penn College Police. Thank you for helping create an environment where students could succeed, grow, and belong. To my classmates and peers, thank you for making this community what it is. No matter where life takes you, keep building the momentum that you have created here. And when obstacles appear, because they will, don't let them stop you. Be the freight train, learn from them, grow from them, and push through them. We arrived at Penn College as students preparing for a future. Today, we leave as graduates prepared to help shape it. Congratulations, class of 2026. Now go change the world. Thank you.
Gio, I speak for many when I say you are truly going to be missed on our campus. Let's give Gio another round of applause, please. Penn College student Anthony Tony Pence passed away in March of this year. Tony was a second-year student who was near completion of an Associate of Applied Science degree in heating, ventilation, and air conditioning technology. Ken Welker, one of Tony's instructors, shared, he loved working with his hands and learning new technologies. And most of all, he was very respectful with his fellow students and his instructors. Ken also shared how talkative Tony was, especially when he'd share stories about what he did over the weekend, fly fishing and the fish he caught, and his adventures with other wildlife. He continued, Tony will be dearly missed, and his legacy will live on as a valued, proud Penn College student. We ask to please keep Tony and his family in your thoughts. And I ask to please join me in welcoming Tony's brother, Brody Pence, and his family to the stage to accept the diploma on behalf of Tony.
As many of you know, the legal corporate body of the Pennsylvania College of Technology is its board of directors. This is the body that by our charter is given final responsibility for the governance, welfare, and all other interests pertaining to the college. Though some responsibilities are delegated, ultimate authority rests with the board. At this time, please direct your attention to the screen for a message from Senator Jean Yaw, Chair of the Board of Directors, to authorize the conferring of degrees at this ceremony.
This is a very special occasion for all of you. The degrees being awarded have come from hard work, from the guidance and wisdom of the faculty, and from strong support from your family and friends. On behalf of the Board of Directors, I extend to all of the graduates our congratulations and best wishes. And to all the supporting family members, the faculty, and friends, I extend our thanks for your support. Now I turn to my official duty. Dr. Reed, by virtue of the authority vested in the Board of Directors of the Pennsylvania College of Technology, I authorize you, on behalf of the Board, to confer on each of these candidates the degree earned as certified by the appropriate school dean.
Will the candidates for the Bachelor of Science degree please rise?
You're wearing black robes.
Dr. Reed, upon recommendation of the faculty, I am pleased to inform you that these candidates have satisfactorily completed the requirements for the Bachelor of Science degree.
Thank you. And by virtue of authority vested in me by the Board of Directors of Pennsylvania College of Technology, I do hereby confer upon you the Bachelor of Science degrees you have earned with all of their rights and privileges, and with congratulations from the Board of Directors, the administration, our faculty, and our staff. Congratulations.
You may be seated. Will the candidates for all associate degrees and certificates please rise? Dr. Reed, upon recommendation of the faculty, I am pleased to inform you that these candidates have satisfactorily completed the requirements for their respective associate degrees and certificates.
Thank you. And by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Directors of the Pennsylvania College of Technology, I do hereby confer upon you the associate degree and certificates you have earned with all of their rights and privileges, and with congratulations from the Board of Directors, the administration, our faculty, and our staff. Congratulations. Please remain standing, and I would ask that the recipients of the Bachelor of Science degrees also please rise. Gio, can you please join me over here at the podium? You processed in today as candidates for the certificates and degrees that you have earned. A few moments ago, I had the honor of conferring on you those degrees. As a symbol of your entry from student to graduate, I ask that you turn your tassel as I turn the tassel of your class representative. This symbolizes that you are now graduates of the Pennsylvania College of Technologies. Congratulations again, and you may be seated. As individuals and institutions, we all pass through clear stages of development, points in time where we grow into new roles and responsibility. This ceremony is one of those transition events for our graduates. Our graduates earning outstanding academic achievement will be recognized. White cords will identify honors, silver for high honors, and gold for the highest honors. Blue cords signify academic achievement for certificate students. In addition, we are proud to recognize graduates who are members in Phi Theta Kappa. Their gold stoles and gold tassels can identify these students. We will also recognize graduates of the Alpha Chi Honor Society. The white stoles will identify these students. We would now like to recognize our veterans, identified by their red, white, and blue cords, who are graduating. Can our veterans please stand? I'd like our veterans to remain standing, please. So I'd like to tell you a little bit about how proud we are of our veterans. Penn College has over 200 veterans on our campus. More than 150 of them have served on active duty in all branches of the military before coming to Penn College. They have fought in the wars in Iraq and Afghanistan and have served around the world in places like Germany, Kuwait, Japan, and all throughout the United States. We have over 50 students that are currently serving in the reserve components. Penn College students in the reserves and National Guard have deployed to Guantanamo Bay, Cuba, Djibouti, Africa, Somalia, Poland, and Egypt. They have assisted in national emergencies across the country in the U.S. Virgin Islands. They have also responded to civil unrest missions in Philadelphia and Washington, D.C. All of this while pursuing their degrees here at Penn College. Please join me in giving another round of applause for our veterans. Please be seated. Tomorrow, 3 Penn College Army ROTC cadets who are graduating this weekend will be commissioned as second lieutenants and assigned their U.S. Army component and branch. Upon commissioning, cadets commit to 4 years of active duty or 8 years in the Army Reserve or Army National Guard. Congratulations to the following cadets who will be commissioned in the Bison Battalion ceremony held at Bucknell University in Lewisburg. Mickey Kelly of Chalfont, Pennsylvania, is graduating with a Bachelor's degree in civil engineering technology and will be commissioning into the Engineer Corps with the Pennsylvania Army National Guard. Cameron Rhea of Blairsville, Pennsylvania, is graduating with a bachelor's degree in civil engineering technology and will be commissioning into the Engineering Corps with the active duty Army. And Ryan Gallagher of Churchville, Pennsylvania, is graduating with a bachelor's degree in residential construction technology and management and will be commissioning into the Engineer Corps with the Pennsylvania Army National Guard. Ryan, are you with our graduates today? If you are, can you please stand? Let's give Ryan a round of applause. Great. We wish our soon-to-be lieutenants all the best as they begin their service to our nation. During today's ceremony, we will also acknowledge commencement awards for graduates who earned recognition by faculty and staff for distinguished academic performance, leadership, service, and strong character. Awards will be announced by Mr. Anthony Pace, Vice President for Enrollment and Student Success, and presented by Provost Flynn as graduates cross the stage. Graduates, in just a few minutes, the ushers are going to begin leading you to the stage for the moment you've been waiting for. There is no greater honor for a college president than to mark your receipt of a well-earned diploma. As you cross the stage, I will greet you with a handshake, a fist bump, an elbow bump, a high five, or with a no-contact presentation of your diploma. That choice is yours, but here, listen to me for a minute. If I'm coming in for a handshake and you change last minute to go for a high fist bump, the photographer standing over there will catch a photo that looks like we're about to spar and that you're about to punch me in the face. And I can tell you from experience, there's a few parents that are not happy with that's the photo that sits above their mantle. So if you're gonna do something different, just let me know ahead of time. And second, while we're all about challenging our students to help you get better and better, this staircase over here will be roped off. That is not a challenge to try to go up and over the rope and try to go down. Just follow the arrows on the stage and you will get back to your seat, I promise you. And you know I say this because there have been experiences with that place. All right, so graduates, are you ready? Are you ready? Let's do this. At this time, Mr. Pace and the respective school representatives will present the candidates for graduation. Thank you.
President Reed, I present the graduates of Architecture and Sustainable Design and Architecture from the School of Engineering Technologies.
Isabella R. Brown. Isabella is the recipient of the Architecture Faculty Award for Academic Excellence for Outstanding Academic Performance. Austin Buck. Hannah Marie Whalen Cherokee. Dylan M. Connor. Cassandra Summer Fernandez. Darren Gobrecht. Michael John Kinzel. Holly Lynn Williams. Grayson Colwell Watkins. Katie G. Knob. Taylor Naomi LeBlanc.
President Reed, I present the graduates of Residential Construction Technology and Management, Building Construction Technology, and Concrete Science Technology from the School of Engineering Technology.
Octavian Bohr. Nicholas Charles Cardoza. Zachary Christopher Cavallari. Mason Kondo. Alexander James Dotson. Ryan Joseph Gallagher. Ryan will be commissioning as a second lieutenant in the Engineer Corps with the Pennsylvania Army National Guard. Logan Hinnerschitz. Noah Charles Johnson. Michael P. Kerper, Jr. John Paul Kimport. Nolan Michael Marsh. Connor C. Mummert. Matthew Joseph O'Connor. Logan Robert Ogden. Jacob Michael Parker. Ivan J. Rapp. Brandon Joseph Russell. Brandon is the recipient of the West Branch Susquehanna Builders Association Award for outstanding GPA, strong work ethic, communication, and a strong commitment to the residential building industry. Harrison J. Schlachta. Edwin Villanueva, Jr. Seth Wills. Kyle M. Bennett. Nehemiah J. Burris. Ethan James Hanavig. Colton A. Kaminsky. Braden E. Lilly. Gunnar E. Mikesel. Thomas J. Pryor. Jonathan Rose. Matt Rushbrook. Parker J. Sederi. Samuel Persan.
President Reed, I proudly present the graduates of Construction Management from the School of Engineering Technologies.
Aaron A. Almany. Clark Andrew Bennett. Brooke Brinker. Aiden Cannon. Ralph R. Courtwright III. John Wesley Donato Jr. Alfonso J. DeRosa. Aiden Doherty. James C. Fretz. James is the recipient of the Construction Management Faculty Award for exceptional leadership, professionalism, perseverance, participation, work ethic, and commitment, and also the North Central PA Chapter Construction Specifications Institute Excellence in Construction Award for excellence, professionalism, and integrity in and commitment to the construction industry. Dominic Vincent Guadagnoli. Joshua Alexander Gutenson. Alexander D. Hammond. Alex Noe Hernandez. Thomas Jeffries. Shane M. Kim. Blaze Leap. Timothy Robert Magushek. Benjamin T. Malarkey. Gage Michael McClune. Frank Daniel Madel. Aiden A. Alvera Burgos. Sheldon G. Price. Wesley Owen Roma. Michael Frederick Sandis. Parker S. Shelton. Seth Thompson. Brandon Vaughn. Jake Richard Watson. Parker John White. Jason Weedle. Jason is the recipient of the Construction Management Advisory Committee Achievement Award for professionalism, perseverance, positive attitude, and service to the program.
President Reed, I present the graduates of Heating, Ventilation, and Air Conditioning Engineering Technology, Heating, Ventilation, and Air Conditioning Technology from the School of Engineering Technologies.
Austin E. Callahan. Michael Anthony Cruz. Mason M. Gant. Ethan Scott Heilman. Nadir Dante Johnson. Emmett Samuel Kepnes. Michael Francis McGinn IV. Jaron R. Meisenbach. Evan Michael Motley. Samuel Giovanni Nappi. Chikesia Wachuku. Nicholas Anthony Paoli. Brett Edward Patton. Stephen Donald Rigner. Gage J. Smith. Alan Stanaback. Conrad A. Wasson. Bryce J. Bowers. Connor M. Bechtold. Richard Benjamin Banker. Rylan James Brow. Link Andrew Dawson. Joseph M. Gallo. Samuel W. Garvin. Dustin S. Heinrich. Alex Joseph Hughes. Cole C. Kerstetter. Elijah T. Culp. Gregory W. Lindsay. Luke Joseph Murata. Andrew McKinley Malott. Colin Vincent Marak. John Richard Mosqueda. John Monahan. Joseph Burke O'Donnell. Patrick Ostrowski. Stephen Vincent Plyler. Bryce Davis Riemel. Gary Michael Rentz. Logan Wayne Seibert. Isaiah Ivan Sepulveda. Preston Grant Sortman. Matthew David Serwick. Andrew James Tavares. Logan Thomas. Romello Malik Van Cedarfield. Brett A. Vandenheuvel. Corbin J. Vrabel. Ryan J. White. John Stephen Yovanashan. Samuel Matthew Claypool.
President Reed, I present the graduates of Building Automation Engineering Technology, Electrical Construction,
Electrical Technology, and Mechatronics Technology from the School of Engineering Technologies. David James Baldanza. Andrew Stephen Borick. Darren W. Carlo. Brady James Dybel. Blaine Thomas Faribaugh. Christopher J. Fula. Gregory Fadala Jr. Tristan J. Hansen. Riley James Hathaway. Mark Stephen Hubie. Andrew Case Jekelek. Dylan Christopher Keene. Luke D. Kirkpatrick. Anthony Sergey Lewis. Tucker Brian Lewis. Caden Joseph Luigi. Demetrios M. Maroulis. Ethan N. McCarron. Jack McGoldrick. Sean Douglas Meenan. Matthew William Miller. Toby Odesami. Jameson Dylan Bowen Price. Thomas A. Romine. Brian Alec Roth. Brandon Cole Rudalavage. Joseph Trotter Sanford. Ethan Thomas Smith. Logan Wayne Snyder. Marcus Allen Spezzano. Nicholas J. Staller. Samuel Isaac Tarsa. Kira Lee Adams. Crew G. Bauer. Brady Wyatt Bowers. Dylan Daniel Bradley. Kyle J. Burke. Gavin M. Cott. Gavin is the recipient of the Electrical Excellence Award for outstanding capabilities within the electrical field. Kian Dennis Custer. Caleb Daniel Finelli. Zachary Joseph Fisher. Jordan A. Folds. Jason David Groth. Nathan James Hope. Kyle Gerhardt Kanika. Nicholas D. Loudy. Caleb Thomas McElrath. Owen J. Mulhern. Ryan Eric Remetta. Jace R. Wack. Jack D. Byer. Jack is the recipient of the Electrical Faculty Award for outstanding ability and achievement in the electrical field. Evan Ryan Dupler. Thomas B. Gilmore, Jr. Thomas James Hoppy. Mason Huntington. Bowie R. Landis. Colby M. Lynch. Toby Jack Price. John Fulton Waltemeyer. Logan L. Bodorf. Aiden R. Daspin. Colby Michael Nussbaum. Cale Declan Steinley. Cale is the recipient of the Larry A. Ward Excellence in Mechatronics Award for outstanding ability and achievement in the mechatronics field.
President Reed, I present the graduates of Automation Engineering Technology, Mechatronics, Automation Engineering Technology, Robotics and Automation, Electronics and Computer Engineering Technology, and Electronics and Computer Engineering Technology with a Robotics and Automation emphasis, all from the School of Engineering Technologies.
Joseph F. Bauer. Michael Charles Carpenter. Michael is the recipient of the Automation Engineering Technology Faculty Award for achieving a high GPA in Automation Engineering Technologies. Robert Heath. Robert is the recipient of the Dr. Davy Jane Gilmore Award for Leadership and Service to Penn College for exemplifying Dr. Gilmore's legacy of outstanding leadership and contributions to the student experience. Robert L. Miller. Cameron Joseph Reese. Ramon Henrique Rodriguez. Alex Scherer.
Bill Al and then Al Rawi.
Othman Bilal Al-Rawi. Connor James Catterbone. Ryan De Palma. Thomas A. Dippold. Elijah Lynn. Zachary Messenger. Zachary Schaefer. Paul Isaiah Calabro. Dustin Matthew Garverick. Brian Patrick Inman. Brian is the recipient of the Electronic and Computer Engineering Technology Faculty Award for achieving a high GPA in Electronics and Computer Engineering Technology. Jesse M. Mockmer. Vincent Nealon. Alexander James Norris. Elijah Person. Nathan J. Seeley. Brian Charles Kalizak. Megan J. Rhodes.
President Reed, I present the graduates of Industrial Design, Engineering Design Technology, Engineering CAD Technology from the School of Engineering Technologies.
Ellen Buckley. Aiden Cusano. Charles W. Hornberg. Charles is the recipient of the Industrial Design Faculty Award for scholastic achievement, interest in the field, and potential for success in the future. Evan Charles Slaybaugh. Morgan Catherine Solano. Morgan is the recipient of the Industrial Design Faculty Award for scholastic achievement, interest in the field, and potential for success in the future. Camden J. Gormont. Jonathan H. Horn. Matthew C. Kiefer. Adam G. Matunis. Cameron Scott Musser. Nathan Schwartz. Colin J. Shea. Logan Dale Shepard. Logan is the recipient of the Engineering Design Technology Faculty Award for scholastic achievement, interest in the field, and potential for success in the future. Evan C. Sipe. Olivia A. Stakay. Robert W. Andrews. Leah Renee Baer. Leah is the recipient of the Engineering CAD Technology Faculty Award for scholastic achievement, interest in the field, and potential for success in the future. Chavin Crape. Rebecca Mang. Michael T. McCullough. Carter Allen Schwartz.
President Reed, I present the graduates of Game and Simulation Programming, Information Assurance and Cybersecurity, Network Administration and Engineering Technology, Software Development and Information Management, Information Technology, Network and User Support from the School of Engineering Technologies.
Cassidy Nicole Chase. Caitlin Jones. Cherry Leib. Zachary Rhodes. Brady Timbrell. Alex E. Vito. Jermaine Wilby. Trinity Denise Wine. Ryan Alexander Boucher. Nicholas Kondrasky. Devash Dahal. Riley James Dwyer. Justin David Ford. Francis Matthew Gagliardi. Andrew J. Graham. Connor Luke Hackenberg. Xander Michael Jones. Caleb J. Palmer. Gage A. Rotz. Gage is the recipient of the M&T Bank Award for Excellence in Information Technology, Scholastic Achievement, and Leadership. Owen M. Sheffer. Trent Statz. James Lawrence Anthony Jr. Nathan Kipple. Evan Miller. Evan is the recipient of the UPMC Program Award for Information Technology for strong leadership and teamwork skills, excellence, professionalism, and commitment to the healthcare profession. Lucas D. Mulhorn. Robert Lee Parker II. Robert is the recipient of the Mathematics Faculty Award for Outstanding Achievement in Mathematics, the Dean Solomon Memorial Award for demonstrating a desire for a profession in mathematics or computer science, good character, affable personality, concern for others, and achieving a GPA of 3.0 or higher, the Accounting Faculty Award for Exceptional Achievement in Accounting, the Academic Vice President and Provost Award for Scholastic Achievement and Service, and the Information Technology Faculty Award for Scholastic Achievement, Work Ethic, Character, and Contribution to the Department and fellow students. Kyle Schuler. Trenton Joseph Smith. Gavin Lee Bowers. Hannah E. Brown. Aaron LaRue Goriski. Brianna Imbert. Colin Jeffrey Pacina. Cordell Nash Rager. Andrew S. Rux. Nathaniel Zerby. Stanley George Hodder. Logan P. Wagner. And Giovanni Antonio Barbarossa. Gio was today's student speaker for academic achievement, leadership, and service. He is the recipient of the Dr. J.V. Jane Gilmore Award for leadership and service to Penn College for exemplifying Dr. Gilmore's legacy of outstanding leadership and contributions to the student experience, and also the Building Automation Faculty Award for outstanding ability, work ethic, professionalism, and achievement in the field, classroom, and lab.
Nice job, Pace. As our graduates make their way back to their seats, let's give them another round of applause, please. Do we have any alumni in the audience, including here on stage? Any alumni? All right. If so, can our alumni please stand? If you're able, alumni, if you're able, can you please stand for a moment and remain standing? If you can, remain standing for a moment. I want to share just a little bit of information about our alumni. Thanks to our amazing alumni, coupled with Penn College's incredible faculty, staff, and programs and partners, our recent associate degree and bachelor degree graduates boasted a top 5 ranking from Georgetown University for 10-year return on investment when compared with all other 4-year public institutions across our Commonwealth. Yeah, give them a round of applause. So what does that mean in everyday language? It means that our alumni are doing incredibly well, earning well above most, and are continually opening up doors and opportunities to our graduates. I want to thank our alumni. We are incredibly grateful for our alumni. They're one of the major reasons that we have over 4,000 industry partners, an exceptional reputation, and we boast a 98% placement rate. Graduates, welcome to an extraordinary group. And let's give our alumni one more round of applause, please. Thank you, and you may be seated. As graduates, you are now members of the Penn College Alumni Association. On behalf of our Alumni Relations Office, I welcome you to the alumni family as the main link between you and your alma mater. The Alumni Office will be in touch regularly via email and on social media. We look forward to seeing you back on campus and in your community at future alum events and activities. So please be sure to keep your contact information updated with us. 6 months from now, we will ask for your participation in a graduate survey. This survey is important because it tells us how you are doing in your career path, as well as to inform future students on job placement rates, average salaries, and other indicators of degrees that work. We want your advice. Thank you in advance for your assistance. You know, Angela Duckworth has recently just shed a tremendous light on the power of grit and how she describes that grit is absolutely essential for success. And she states, to be gritty is to keep putting one foot in front of the other. To be gritty is to hold fast to purposeful goals. To be gritty is to push yourself day after week after year in challenging practice. To be gritty is to fall down 7 times and rise 8. Graduates, as you leave Penn College to embark on your professional and personal journeys, know this: things will not always turn out the way you intended or hoped for. However, your grit and determination will help you persevere and keep moving forward. Our faculty and industry experts have worked you unapologetically hard to ensure you would reach the milestones you have achieved today. Ultimately, their aim was to help you discover just how incredible you can be and to place you in the best position for long-term success. Your skills learned here at Penn College, along with your grit and determination, will help you chart your course. Every person's course in life is a little different, and we are confident you are all well prepared to go out and start making a difference. Industry is in dire need of highly skilled problem solvers like you, and you are just getting started. We are excited for you and for the difference you will make within industry, your community, and across the world. Honor your core values and continue to focus on your goals. Dig deep when things get difficult. Although you may feel like you can't possibly work through that challenging situation, you absolutely will, through your grit and through your determination. And those challenges, they make you stronger and will lead you to opportunities you might not be able to even imagine today. Your commitment to learning has served you well and will continue to serve you in the future. You should be justifiably proud of what you have accomplished to get here today. And we too are justifiably proud of what you've accomplished thus far to place your long-term aspirations within reach. I can't wait to hear what awaits on your horizon. Best wishes to you and your families. Thank you.
I invite those who are able to please stand for the singing of the Penn College alma mater.
Nestled in our mountains fair on the Susquehanna stands our beacon shining through, alma mater gray and blue. As the years continue on, we will sing this song of praise and forever treasure our proud Penn College days, our proud Penn College days.
Thank you. The platform party will begin our recessional, followed by the graduates who will be led out of the Community Arts Center by our ushers. Family and guests, please remain seated until all graduates have exited. Congratulations, and please join me in giving one final round of applause to our graduates.